Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back on the fight front once again. Make sure y'all subscribe. Just back with my real quick prediction for these two ladies' fights on UFC Fight Night 167 tomorrow night. We got Macy Chiasson. She's taking on her replacement fighter, Shanna Young, who originally was supposed to be on the Invicta FC 39 card last week on last Friday, fighting against Diana Torquato. She was supposed to be fighting her at flyweight, but now she's moving up to 135 to fight Macy Chiasson, which is interesting. And we got Montana De La Rosa versus Romero Borella. Her name's always kind of hard to say, but first up, I'm gonna give you my prediction who I pick on Montana De La Rosa versus Borella. This was kind of a tough one to call. I feel like both of these fighters are kind of on the same level. I feel like Montana's improving a little bit more. I think, last time out, she fought Andrea Lee, which is a really tough fight for her. It was like a big learning experience. Andrea Lee really took it to her on the stand-up. She really used a good jab. And there were some moments that Montana De La Rosa had in that fight against Andrea Lee when she took it to the ground, which is, I think, which is her big strong suit, is her ground game, which she's been improving on, her wrestling. And Borella, her last time out, was her... was a second round stoppage loss to Lauren Murphy. So she kind of needs this win to, step back into the thick of things and try to, make a big statement in this one. I think my pick on this fight, I'm going to have to go Montana De La Rosa, probably by either like a third round submission or third round decision. I think she's been getting better over the past few months out. That fight against Andrea Lee, again, that was a learning experience for her. And she's always a dangerous fighter. Like when you think you've outclassed her in the fight, she's going to keep coming. She's fought through blood, and she's really tough. Like some people think she's just a pretty face, but, she's really tough, though. I got to give her that because she proved me wrong even on that Ultimate Fighter. She was fighting through some blood in that fight. Like I was going to say her shit, but her face was like covered in, her face was just like covered in blood in one of those Ultimate Fighter fights, but she just like kept going through it, even though she lost, but she kept fighting. The Andrea Lee fight was another tough one. There was a tough moment in there where she almost submitted Andrea Lee. So, the girl's tricky on it when she gets on the ground. She has some good slippery grappling moves where she can almost get you in a submission. But Montana De La Rosa, I'm going to pick her by, like I said, by either late round submission or third round decision. Going up to Macy Chiasson and Shanna Young. This one's an interesting fight to me because, like I said, last time out, Shanna Young, she had to pull out of the fight last Friday, and she was fighting at flyweight, but she's making her UFC debut. She's making her UFC debut against a really tough, dangerous fighter, one weight class up. Macy Chiasson, I'm a fan of her. I'm a big fan of her. Again, another fighter from the Ultimate Fighter show who was originally fighting at featherweight, which I still feel like she needs to be a featherweight to really showcase her skills, but, she's a really tough striker. She's very awkward. And I always say this, she has like a lot of natural ability. A lot of her ability is just like natural gift, the way she throws her right hand, and even that power she packs, in the right hand. I think she's just a naturally strong, powerful fighter, in the hands, and I think her stand-up is getting better and better. But going back to, her last fight against Lena Landsberg, I was like, man, what's going on? I just kind of felt like she fell flat in that fight. And in her recent interview, her recent press interview was a couple of days ago, she said that herself. Macy felt like, that wasn't her. She wasn't there, which I agree with. I said that after the fight. I was like, what the hell was she doing? I felt like she was flat. Like what she could have did to win against Lena Landsberg was right there. Lena Landsberg, her stand-up isn't the best. And as far as like, Macy Chiasson's range and how she's able to measure and use that right hand, I thought she could have scored an easy knockout in that fight, But going into this one against Shanna Young, I feel like Macy Chiasson is a stronger fighter. She has the better reach, the longer reach, and I feel like if she keeps this fight standing, she's going to score probably. I think she could take out Shanna Young in the first round. I'm going to go with the first round stoppage for Macy Chiasson in this one because I think this step up in weight might be kind of dangerous for Shanna Young. I thought she was mostly a flyweight. Going back to most of her fights in Invicta, I'm trying to think. Yeah, man. Most of her fights were 125, man. But yeah, I'm have to go with Macy Chiasson by like first round stoppage in this one, man. I think as soon as she gets right back in her groove, she's gonna go back to using that power, which is what she needs to stay keep her style based on. Just taking fighters out, getting them out of there. Don't make 3 rounds of trouble for yourself. But yeah, that's all I got on this one, guys. Like I said, just doing my real quick prediction. Montana De La Rosa, I'm picking her by either a third round submission or unanimous decision or decision. And Macy Chiasson by first round stoppage. First round stoppage. Yeah. But that's all I got on this, guys. Let me know who y'all think's going to win these fights. Let me know in the comment section. Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.